Hello and welcome. This video I decided to give the Goodwill outlet, otherwise known as the bins, another try. I have social anxiety in addition to being immunocompromised, so going to heavily crowded places that are loud, not really my favorite thing, but I do know that you can get so many good things for so cheap. So I was already kind of in the area, so I decided to go inside and see what I could find. So walk in, you can see it is crowded in full swing. There's 2 people per bin. I'm trying to show you now the pricing here. It's $1.59 per pound. And after my first bin, I'm already having some mild success. Going back to the bin, of course it's a green coat, so I had to look at it. The brand wasn't that great, so I wanted to see if it fit the Y2K, and the tag told me that it was too recent to be a Y2K brand. We are very lucky at this outlet in that there are a ton of shoe bins. However, as I pan over, you will also see there are a ton of shoe resellers as well. Some people here had like multiple carts full of shoes that they were going to purchase, and I wasn't really finding anything. I checked to see if these were Birkenstocks. They are not. They're Cliffs White Mountains, so they went away. Ooh, I found a purse. This is cute, and it feels like leather. I go to check inside, and it is leather, and it's made in Italy, so yes, that's going in my bag. Here's a whole bunch of books that I spent entirely too long trying to get. I found one sad little roller skate. I found a lot of single shoes that I would have been totally down to pick up, but I could not find the mate, and my social anxiety is not going to let me talk to random people. So I did find one pair of shoes. These are actually sitting on top of a bin. Looked like someone threw them back or just moved them out of the way. I am familiar with this brand. No, it is not a Converse knockoff, but I can see how you would have that idea, which is probably why it got thrown back in the bin. But I definitely picked those up because I knew they'd be worth it. I just saw this and I thought of my friend Gorgeous, and it was funny. And you can see here, I'm getting tired, but these people are steadily still going. Just so many people. So I did find quite a few things while I was at the actual bins location. I did, however, get trapped into a conversation, and by a conversation I mean someone talked at me the entire time I was going through the books at the bins. He was proselytizing about how we are all slaves to government and organized religion. And I had to listen to that for 20 minutes until I finished going through all of the books, in which case I said thank you very much and turned around and went to the shoes. So that was different, but everybody was really nice. The man was very nice. He just was very adamant about making sure that I knew all of his, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so I spent an hour in there, and I'll show you at the end what I got, but I went ahead and over to the retail section to see if I could find anything else. So here's that. All right, so my rule is I don't get a cart until I find at least 3 things, and I did. So I had to come back here and get a cart. You see tons of shoes at this location, and we have all felt that, I think, at some point. I just had to show this to y'all. I didn't really find a whole lot of really good stuff at the retail locations, but I mean, this thing was just cool looking. This looks like early 70s cabinet based on the plug, like late 60s, early 70s cabinet. But it was $30, which I was surprised by, but you couldn't plug it in to see if it worked or not. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I got at the retail location first, because it's going to be the easiest since I actually didn't pick up that much stuff. First thing I'm going to share with you is something that I'm going to wear until it sells. I don't think it's going to sell very quickly because it is Liz Claiborne. Is this a brand that I recommend you to pick up? No. But this is green, and it is in a size that will fit my body. And this is a cotton linen blend. It's got this like raw edge here at the bottom. This is definitely something that I am going to wear until it sells. And I'm pretty certain, I said certain and sure at the same time, I'm almost positive that this will not sell before I get to wear it, just because of the fact that, like, it's Liz Claiborne. Who's gonna buy this secondhand? But you know what, I'll put it in the rotating wheel sale closet and hopefully it'll just stay in my closet. The next one was so that way I could get, at the retail location, if you get 2 tank tops, you basically get a 2 for 1, so it makes each tank top like $2.75. So I picked up that one for myself, and then I also picked up this, again, with the green. But the reason I picked this up is because it is new with tags, beautiful summer colors. This would be gorgeous to wear if you're going to like a little garden party or if you're wanting to be cute at work. So I picked this up to make both of them cheap because I tended to kind of keep one thing. So the next item is this Slytherin. I saw this and got like high hopes that this was actually a Spirit jersey. It is not. I'm so sad because if this was a Spirit jersey, I might not have sold it. But this is actually box lunch. If you don't know, I am a Slytherin, for those of you that ascribe to that. So this is a hype jersey by Box Lunch. I think it's $5.79 for this type of long sleeve, but this is new with tags. It still has the tags attached to it. And similar ones in pre-owned condition were selling for like $15, so I'm pretty sure I can get $20 for that. I'll put it up for like $25 and then take a $20 offer. And then the next piece is Columbia PFG, again, long sleeve. So this is another one of those things that cost me $5.79. This was on sale at Gabe's, which is some kind of department store close by the outlets. And whoever the Gabe employee was poked a hole in this because they're dumb. But it's still technically new with tags. So I will just take the Gabe's thing off there and say that this is new with tags, but it has a defect in the collar. And this is Columbia PFG, which is performance fishing gear in a size XL. And I'm sure somebody is going to want this at some point and will pay me all of $15 for it, which is fine as far as I'm concerned, because I do 15 plus shipping. All right, I also got one set of hard goods at the retail location. This is one of 4 I got. The other 4 are still drying downstairs. But this is Libby Glass, and you know that by, there's supposed to be an L down there, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see or not. But there's a little cursive L. And I've got 4 of these. These are vintage from the 70s. This Amberina color is popular again because 70s are now popular. I'm trying to see if that's a crack. I don't think it is. No, it still rings. Okay, so this is fine. So these are still really popular. So I'm pretty sure that I can get like $20, and I paid $3.50 for all 4 of them. So I'm very happy about that. And I'm sure I can get $20 to $25 for these, depending on where I list them, which I will probably list them both on Etsy and on eBay. And also maybe Poshmark. Probably better to do it on Poshmark too because of the shipping. So there's that. And now I'm going to share with you my bins haul. So I did pick up 1 pair of shoes. I actually found multiple shoes that would have been worth reselling, despite the fact that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 25 pairs of shoes I haven't listed that are just sitting here. But I got another one. But I found a bunch of shoes, and I just found the single shoe. One of them was a pair of Cole Haans that I would have wanted to have kept for myself, and then 2 other like really cool Converse, and could only find 1 shoe. So they went back in the bin, and I took these. I'm guessing that nobody wanted these because they didn't feel like looking them up. I'm sure someone just thought that they were like a cheap Walmart knockoff of Converse, but this is the brand. So it's Palladium, and this is a women's size. Actually, I think these are a 7.5, and they actually resell for this amount of money in pre-owned condition. These do need to be washed. I might put them in a bag and throw them in the washing machine. But yeah, so this has a, so this is like it could be a high top, right? Or you can actually, it has snaps for you to snap it down to where you can see the brand that literally nobody but myself has heard of. I just really like the way these look, which is why as soon as I saw them, I was like, oh, I know what those are. They're cool. And I'm sad they're not my size because, well, maybe I shouldn't be sad because I would definitely keep them if they were my size. But so now I'm going to share with you half of the books I got while listening to that man's dissertation on his personal philosophy. So books at the outlet where I am, it's 25 cents for soft covers and 50 cents for hard covers. All of these books I'm going to show you are going to be ones that I'm going to put for sale. I also have almost as many books that I'm not currently going to put up for sale for my book channel, which if you are interested in books or buying and selling books or reading books, I will link that up above. But I will have to do that in a book haul because I also have some more books besides those because someone is sending me some. So first thing is Cooking with Cider. This is just a little tiny cookbook. I don't know, I just thought it was cute. I can put it up and see if anybody wants to buy it. If not, that's fine. It was a quarter. I can spare a quarter. This next item is something that reminded me of my childhood. Garfield Goes to Waste. It's a bunch of Garfield comics. His 18th book. But these always just make me smile whenever I see them. I remember like loving these as a kid and reading these at daycare because daycare had a big collection of these. So there's that. The next book is a vintage copy of The Crucible by Arthur Miller. I believe Arthur Miller is the gentleman that was married to Marilyn Monroe at one point. But I saw this and thought it was so cool. It does have someone's name written inside and the spine is a little crunchy. But this is a Bantam copy from 1959. I don't know if that's going to be valuable or not. I just didn't want it to get thrown away. Most of these are, I don't know if they're valuable or not because I actually don't have the ability to look up stuff when I'm at the bins because it's such a massive like metal building that I have a hard time getting signal in there. So a lot of these I'm just going with my gut. It may or may not pan out. It's a book of living poems and compiled by Bolin, over 165 poems. I just thought this was cool. This is from 1937. Again, something that I just kind of didn't want to see get thrown away. It has a lot of stuff like Walt Whitman, Robert Burns, Henry Van Dyke, Edward Rowland Still, you know, all of the dudes. All of the dudes. Very no lady. Oh, it's got one. Alice Carey. Very few ladies. All of the dudes. Fairy Tales by Hans Christian Andersen. This is a reprint of an 1800s edition. This is a reprint of the 1884 edition. I just thought that was really cool. Again, don't want things to get thrown away. I've had really good luck selling vintage cookbooks, which is why I picked up the cider one. This is Cooking with Soul. Carver Memorial Presbyterian Church here in Newport News. I think this is from the 80s. Oh, nope, this is from 1979. So I thought that that was kind of neat. Now I have sold Meta Givens. I sold the collection I found at an estate sale. It was the first one and the second one. This one is just the Modern Family Cookbook without the dust jacket by Meta Given. When I sold that set, it was like $40 for them. So I just picked this up. This is the 1964 edition. Moxie, can you not do that? No, okay. It's been colored in. It smells like it's been around food, which it should be because it's a cookbook. But we'll see if somebody will buy that. And then I saw this and thought it was cool because it was green. So this is, if you're wondering what that sound is, Moxie is playing with one of my hair ties and is losing her mind. This is Dinner in a Dish, so this is like a crockpot cookbook before crockpots were really popular, because I think this is from the 60s. Random history nerd moment. The crockpot, as we know it today, has only been the crockpot since 1971, when Rival released it under that brand name. So crockpot is actually a brand name. It was rebranded from the Naxon Beanery, which was the name that Irving Knockholm's son, I'm going to put his name right over here, rebranded to after World War II, because of the fact that, you know, German names weren't really looked upon kindly by Americans after World War II. And also kind of explains why he got the patent approved in 1940, but didn't actually put the Naxon Beanery into production until the 50s. But it didn't really catch on, mostly because he wasn't really focused on it. Naxon had the Naxon brand had a bunch of different inventions. He also like patented the early prototypes of the lava lamp. He was just a really brilliant man. When he decided to retire, he sold the Naxon company to Rival, and Rival is just like, women are going into the workforce, how do we rebrand this? And like, it just exploded in the 70s. And so yeah, so when I say that this cookbook is before the crock pot, it is technically before the crock pot, but you could have still had a Naxon Beanery and it would have been the same thing. But there, and now you know that. Did you need to know that? No, but now I have put that in your brain, and you can wow your mom next time you're over and she is shoveling something onto your plate from a crock pot. So 1965, so this was before crock pots were super popular as we know them now, but it's kind of the same thing here. So this is Dinner in a Dish cookbook. I thought, considering this is from the 60s, this is in amazing condition. The spine's actually still in great, the binding here is awesome. Oysters à la crème. Cheese shrimp fondue, that sounds interesting. Yeah, but this, oh look, and it's colored. It's in living color. Easy scalloped potatoes and ham. What is a beef ring? Oh, I guess you're putting it into a ring in a 9-inch pie pan. Okay, I'm gonna close this now and put this down here. I feel like there's just gonna be some cursed dishes in there. But let me get into the clothes now for what I picked up at the bins. So the first piece I'm going to share with you is a Yogalicious piece. This is a size small, and it has thumb holes, and it has like lovely pockets and this nice neck. It will fit me, so I can definitely wear it until it sells. These are selling for around $15, $18 online, and this is probably where, besides the shoes, where I'm going to make the most of my money is going to be this dress. This is Saturday Sunday, which was a brand that used to be carried at Anthropologie. It is no longer carried at Anthropologie. If you're interested to find out what brands are worth picking up from Anthropologie that are currently being carried there, there is a link down in the description below for the 70 brand guide that you can get for free from me using the Gumroads app or application. Just type in 0 if you would like to access it for free. If you make money from it, you can just buy me coffee later. Alright, but this is a beautiful fit and flare dress. Again, fit and flare. It's fitted up top and it flares down at the bottom, but it's absolutely beautiful, and it has this cute little petticoat at the bottom. I just thought this dress was so precious. It's more of like a fall dress with the long sleeves and the colorway, but I'm gonna list it now because I believe in listing things when I get around to listing them. I don't really care about season, but I definitely hope someone will give me like $25 for that dress. The next piece is a Disney piece, and this is a size medium with the whole gang there. And this is Disney branded. It is not Disney Parks branded, it's just Disney branded. Again, it's not quite the season for it, but I will just put it up there and somebody will want that. This is BDG, which is sold at Urban Outfitters. This is a postage stamp of a denim skirt. Somebody will want this, and this is a size 27. Picked it up because it's super lightweight. This I did not realize is a kid's shirt, spaced out. Now a kid's extra large will fit a women's small, so I will just put them both of those sizes in the listing. But they're Stitch. I love Lilo and Stitch. I love that movie. There is that. I don't really like selling kids, but if it's something that could also fit an adult, I don't mind putting both in the listing. I've done that before. This I only picked up because it was at the bins, and it's also green, and you guys know I have an issue with leaving green stuff behind. So this is Eddie Bauer. This is modern Eddie Bauer in a size XL, so it had a couple things going for it, but I think maybe based on the way this is a kid's XL, and if this is a kid's XL and it fits me, I might just keep this. Is this gonna be long enough in my arms? It might be. I might try this on, and if this fits me, this might actually just be for me. We'll find out. I thought it was a women's XL. I don't think I'm an XL in women's, so maybe that's a kid's XL. I don't know. I also got this. Look at it, it's so cute. This is these micro purses are really in vogue right now for some reason. This is genuine leather, and it is made in Italy. So I just thought that this was super cute. It's very clean. It's super clean inside. It's got a paper clip in it. No monies though. I did check. But it's very clean inside and outside, both in the front pocket. Oh, I got more paper clips. I got a total of 3 bonus paper clips in here. But these micro purses are in style right now, so I will put that up. And hopefully someone will give me $20 for it. This is a Quicksilver shirt. I don't know why this just made me think of Matt from Fifth Alive. I think it's just because this looks like something he might wear. Also, he talks about picking up these surf brands as just really cheap, easy things to pick up at the bins. So I thought of him and picked this up. I do know that that will definitely sell. I also picked this up just because it made me laugh. I've got your back, and it's 2 skeletons, and it's literally, he's got his back, so he doesn't have a spine. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. It's some like Halloween shirt in a size men's extra large. I just thought that this was funny. My mom might want this. Mom, if you're watching this video, do you want this shirt? She was born on Halloween, so if she does want it, cool. If she doesn't want it, it'll go up for sale. This next item is a Victoria's Secret pink, a sequined New York Yankees, which is baseball shirt. There's the Yankees logo on the side. Again, this is the bins. This weighs almost nothing, so I'm willing to give that a shot. As is with this. This is actually a little bit heavier though. So this is Uniqlo, but this is a pull-on pair of pants, and in the houndstooth. So this is a houndstooth Glen check, all of the keywords, and these are pull-on pants in a size small. I saw these selling for I think like $15 when I went and checked after I got out of the store. But again, very cheap, and Uniqlo seems to be one of those fast fashion brands that actually can have decent sell-through rate. Not only sell-through rate, but sell price rate, especially if you get some of their collabs. But all in all, not bad. I spent in total, I think, less than $44 between the retail location and the bins. I definitely made out much better at the bins than I did the retail location. I did, even being held captive to somebody's audience, to be somebody's audience, I actually enjoyed it more this time. I think it's because I got there like pretty close to the time it opened, and there was like a lot of people there. Everybody was really nice, sometimes a little bit too nice, and I might do it again. I think it definitely would be more fun if I had someone to thrift with, but I don't right now. So I hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. I hope this was interesting to you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Bye.